In chapter 20 of the book of Exodus, we see a list of rules, a list of requirements, a list of do's and do-nots. It is a list created by God for God's people. And God says, I have picked you to live in a way different than the rest of the world. I am the Lord your God, who has set you apart from all the nations. Have you ever seen an Orthodox Jew, or a faithful Jew with Teflon? The black leather straps they tie around their arms or their forehead? Talk about set apart. Talk about not fitting in with the rest of the nations. God calls his people to be different than those around them because it signifies that they belong to something different. Take a stroll through Uptown on a Friday night. You'll witness people trying to find significance through acting differently. High school students do all kinds of crazy things to be different than the person on their left or on their right. They dye their hair, they dress oddly, or they listen to obscure music. All these things so that they can have a significant difference than those around them. But in the quest to become different, people are actually remaining the same as everybody else. You are unique, just like everyone else. In the Sermon on the Mount, Jesus references God's call to be a people set apart from the rest of the nations. He says, you are the light of the world. A photographer once told me an interesting fact about light. Light is utilized to distinguish a person from its background. Jesus calls us to remember the list and significant marks that make the people set apart from the nations. I wonder today where I blend into the background. What moments can I distinguish myself from the background? May we recognize today the light that calls us out of the background and into significance.